Thanks a lot. We want to make sure you are set for this possibility of severe weather today.
Yeah, that's right. We have a weather alert now in place for later this afternoon and evening, but we're kind of going to look at a couple of scenarios for today. And those scenarios will include the threat for strong storms, but there's another scenario that could actually limit that threat. So let me get right to it. I only have a few minutes to talk about this. So cloudy skies now in Birmingham, mid-60s. Dew points are in the lower 60s. When these dew points are in the lower 60s, that means there's a lot of moisture in the air. Moisture kind of acts like gasoline does to your car. It fuels the systems, so it keeps them going. So that's one number we look at. Mid-60s is where we're starting this morning, mild, but as those temperatures warm up throughout the day, heats up the atmosphere, just like a hot air balloon rises because of that hot air. Well, this warm air will rise. That creates unstable air, which spark those thunderstorms. So when you have warm, unstable air plus a lot of energy, those two ingredients pair together to create the storms. And that's what we're seeing across the board, low 60s. But here is one thing that is going to really throw a wrench into our chance for severe weather later today. Storm track radar showing showers and even storms stretching through central Mississippi all the way down through Louisiana. Severe thunderstorm warning now for a storm just outside of Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Now, with this surge of moisture moving in from the Gulf, what will happen is this tracks east. Now, what we're going to watch over the next couple of hours, will this line diminish? If this line diminishes as it reaches Alabama, that means the Gulf of Mexico is wide open. That means moisture is going to surge in. Our air mass becomes much more available for the potential of severe storms. Now, if this rainmaker stays together as it pushes eastbound, then that will act as a brick wall, kind of blocking that moisture from moving in, and that will help to stabilize the atmosphere, reducing our chance of severe weather. For the remainder of this forecast, I'm erring on the side of caution. I will mention the risk for some stronger storms in northwest Alabama between 3 and 9 o'clock tonight. From 8 p.m. till around midnight, that's when we're going to see storms rolling through the Birmingham metro all the way down to Clanton, stretching up to Gadsden even. Then from 11 o'clock until early tomorrow morning, I expect those storms to push east of 65. Severe weather threat today, it's going to be a wind and a hail event. I think the tornadic threat is low, but you can never really rule it out this time of year. So later this afternoon and into the evening hours, be prepared for some potent storms. Now keep in mind, the early morning showers we see will not be really severe for us, especially if they move into West Alabama. But if it holds together, it could really reduce those chances of stronger storms later in the day. So just be aware of that. And then we're going to see a clearing sky Friday with sunshine and 70s back for your Saturday. That's a look at your storm track 7-day forecast. These same storms that are affecting us today affected some folks yesterday, creating a good bit of damage as well. To tell us more is storm track meteorologist Michael Smith.
Yeah, you're right, Ashley. This storm system is leaving behind a trail of damage in several states. Check out this video coming into us from Houston, Texas. It was captured yesterday after a line of thunderstorms whipped up. Rain, thunder, lightning, and even dropped a tornado. Some areas saw as much as 5 inches of rain in 1 hour. And a confirmed tornado is to blame for the damage in Louisville, Texas. Fences were torn down, trees were ripped in half, and several roofs were damaged when the EF1 tornado touched down. Many of the homeowners spent the day without gas and electricity as that storm moved through parts of Texas yesterday. This is not the only damage in Houston. Coming up in our next half hour, a look at another area where cleanup will be ongoing today. In studio, Michael Smith, weather coverage you can count on. But now let's check out our traffic with real-time traffic.